Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fadila binti Muhammad Faisal. So we are from Group 5, excited to present our alternative assessment project titled Minds on Display, Redefining Islamic Value through Bulletin Board Assessment. Yes, our alternative assessment is Bulletin Board. So this assessment focuses on two essential Islamic moral value, which is first is trustworthiness, second is personal dignity. This value plays a vital role in nurturing strong character and ethical behavior in students. So, instead of just traditional written tests, we propose a collaborative bulletin board project that encourages active learning, creativity, and also self-reflection. So, our learning outcome at the end of the lesson, students will be able to explain the importance of trustworthiness based on teaching in Islamic value. And also second one, student will be able to apply the concept of personal dignity in different situations. So with this method, inshallah, they didn't just learn, they live in them, in the Islamic values. So I think that's all from me. Moving on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurul Najah binti Muhammad. My matric number is 2211460. So now I will be presenting to you about the description of the alternative assessment. So for our alternative assessment, we have designed a performance-based project group which titled this assessment focuses on moral education, which help the students to understand, apply and reflect on these moral values, which is trustworthiness and personal dignity. So in our assessment, there are 6 steps that we need to follow, which is the first one is preparation, the second one is part 1, which focuses on definition and example, part 2, which focuses on situation and solution, part 4, which focuses on the personal reflections, part 5, which focuses on presentation. The last part focuses on assessment and wrap up. The first part is preparation. So during this step, the teachers should divide the students into groups of 5 to create a bulletin board that is contained 3 sections, which is the first one is definition and example. The second one is situation and solution. Third part is personal reflection. The next step is, which is the first section of the bulletin board, which is focuses on the definition and examples. So the students are needed to write a brief definitions of both moral values, which is trustworthiness and personal dignity, and include at least 1 examples of each value. The next step is, which is the second section of the bulletin board, which focuses on the situations and solutions. Teacher will give each group different situations, and each group must come up with different solutions based on the situations. And each group can present their answers in many ways, such as short paragraph or even a mini comic strip. The next step is, which is the last section of the bulletin board, which focuses on personal reflection. Every student must write a short personal reflection answering the question, how can I be trustworthy and dignified person in their daily life based on their experiences. So the next step is presentation and assessment and wrap up, which is in this section, the students are needed to present their completed board to the class in around 5 until 7 minutes presentation, and the assessment will be assessed by the teacher by using certain rubrics.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurjana binti Malishudin, matric number 2214534. I will presenting about justification and alignment with assessment principle. Our group alternative assessment align with the 4 key principles: validity, reliability, fairness, and practicality. For validity, the assessment demonstrates strong content validity as it covers all key elements of learning outcome, such as definition, example, real-life scenario, and reflection on trustworthiness and personal dignity. It also shows construct validity by assessing student ability to apply moral value and think critically, not just recall information. For reliability, a clear rubric with defined criteria ensures consistent scoring. They support inter-rater reliability as different teachers can produce similar results, and inter-rater reliability as the same teacher can maintain consistency over the time. In terms of fairness, the group-based 4-month and 1-week preparation period allow all students to participate equally, regardless of ability and learning style. The task is open-ended and inclusive. Finally, the assessment is practical. It uses basic material, fits easily within classroom time, and allows for efficient group presentation and evaluation.
My name is Nurin Fatiha binti Abdul Basir. My metric number 2218170. So today, I would like to share the innovation and creativity behind our alternative assessment. Instead of using final written exam, we choose a more engaging approach, which is a group-based bulletin board project. So this method is original because it transforms the moral education into something hands-on, visuals, and interactive. So students are no longer memorizing the facts and writing the notes, but they thinking deeply, discussing values, and expressing them in a creative way, which makes the experience more meaningful and out. In terms of motivation, this project encourages active participation. So, students develop confidence as they share their thoughts, and they also learn to work as a team, listen to different perspectives. So, during the presentation, students are assessed not just on the creativity, but on the clarity and accuracy of their content. So, this ensures that their understanding is strong, not just the surface level. It also encourages higher order thinking skills such as analysis, reflection, and moral reasoning. In a conclusion, this alternative assessment promotes critical thinking, teamwork, communication, and character building, while reinforcing key Islamic values in a way that is practical and lasting. Thank you.